Sruthika Pillai participating in KCSMW 2021. Every decision we make in our lives has pros and cons. We are making choices in our day-to-day life, and one choice that has come about is whether we should learn virtually or in person. Now, virtual learning has its pros and cons, and today I'll be talking about few of the pros and cons of virtual learning. Let us first start off with the pros. The first pro is that you are safer. You are not as exposed to coronavirus. Second pro is that not many people are looking for you, which teens are very happy about because some of them are insecure. The third pro is that you have more time to spend for yourself and your family. Now we'll move on to the cons. The first con of virtual learning is that there are many distractions around you, which can lead to potentially not looking and participating in class and not focusing on the teacher, which can lead to getting not so good grades, which can lead to no motivation in life. So basically, having distractions around in your home, it has a domino effect on one's learning. Now, the second con of virtual learning is that you have no interaction with your peers and your teachers. We shall now dive into the pros of virtual learning. Now, the first pro, you're safe. You're home, it's just you and your family. You are not exposed to coronavirus as you would be when you are learning in person because you're breathing the same air as everyone else, which can be potentially dangerous to you. And your safety is the most important thing, and you need to keep that in mind amidst this pandemic. The second pro that we talked about is that many teens are insecure of how they look these days and how they look to other people's eyes. And virtual learning can be good for those types of teens because if you are in person, we have seen this in movies and some of us in real life, that when people are insecure about themselves, it can lead to many horrible things like eating disorders and how they see their body and trying to starve themselves. And the third pro is that you have more time to spend for yourself and your family. So you can take care of yourself and talk to your family. If we were learning in person, we would be in school for 7 to 8 hours a day, come back and then do our after school activities, and we get almost no or very little interaction with our family members. But now, thanks to this pandemic, we are living with our family and we can talk to our family whenever we want, and we are having a lot of fun with our family. Now, we will move on to the cons. The first con that I said was there are so many distractions in your room. For example, your phone. One post on Instagram turns into looking at 20 posts. And same with TikTok and also types of social media. Once you start, sometimes you won't be able to stop. And then you will stop participating in your classes and you won't be able to focus on your teacher, which leads to bad grades. And no one likes bad grades. And when one gets not so very good grades, their motivation to learn goes down the sewer. And then the second con of COVID is that you have no interaction with your teacher and your friends. Many students are shy to ask questions in class, but if you were in person, you can just go up to the teacher and ask your question privately, but not during virtual learning. Some kids find it very hard to unmute during class, and that is bad because when one has a question, they should ask. Now, virtual learning has its pros and cons, but it is actually better for us when we're doing virtual learning because our safety is what matters. Even though we have distractions and no interactions, potentially our safety is what can make us or break us. If we are not safe, then our family members will not be safe and our whole neighborhood might not be safe. But thanks to virtual learning, we are all safe, all happy, and all healthy. Thank you for listening to me today.